Hey everybody, welcome to our E3 recap. We're kind of taking it easy with this one.
It's been a hard day's night.
I've been working like a dog.
Indeed. I should be sleeping like a log.
Oh,
but,
indeed. So we just kind of
mm,
chill up here with some drinks and
Yeah.
no table, no computers. Just we want to talk about our favorite games of E3.
what some might call best of E3.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah, best of E3, favorite of E3.
whatever. So we each give our top 5 games.
Yep.
Quick shot why. If you want to check out like more in-depth thoughts, we've got a whole playlist on our channel.
Got a whole bunch of them.
Yep.
Hours and hours of playlists.
Literally hours and hours of discarded footage too. It's great. You won't get to see that though.
Yeah.
All right, so my top 5. We're gonna start with number 5, Days Gone. I was already excited about this. It looked really good. Gameplay looks good. I like the different types of enemies you got to see, the impact the environment has. The reason it's not higher is because there's no release date.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Cool.
I wanna
saw
play
Days
it.
Gone again.
I'd like to play it soon. Number 4, God of War. We knew we were going to see this because they had the posters going up all over LA beforehand.
That was the thing, like on the outside of the
Yeah,
event of E3.
we saw them
Yeah.
making them, and they did not disappoint. It was probably my favorite, like best executed trailer, top to bottom. The way it comes in from the boat angle, it intersperses combat with like talking between him and his son. It ends with a huge bombastic set
Brings
piece.
life and art together.
It's awesome. I loved it. So it looks good. We finally got a release window, which is early 2018, sooner than I expected. I was thinking holiday 2018. I didn't think it'd be, early could be like March. So
Yeah.
that's exciting. Number 3, Super Mario Odyssey. I knew this was going to be good. I did not know it was going to be this good.
Yeah.
The hat mechanic, they'd mentioned tossing the hat, showed a little bit before. It looks awesome. It's a totally new way to do Mario, and they seem to be really embracing it from that. And we got a release date, October 27th.
Did we know the release date going into this stuff?
Nope. We knew it was like holiday 2017.
Okay.
We knew it was coming this year. October was right about where we expected. So I was happy about that. Spider-Man, number 2. The only reason it's number 2 is because number 1 was a huge surprise to me. But Spider-Man looked like the game we need.
Yeah.
In 6-minute footages and listening to interviews and things like that. They seem to have the character locked in. They've got actual physics on the web, which we haven't seen for a long time. They've got shades of stuff from Arkham series with the combat and with the lurking around, and the
Yeah.
quick time events seem really good. They seem really crisp. They're not really long and drawn out. So I'm very excited for it. Reason it's not number 1, we didn't really get a release date. We got almost
It's like,
nothing.
well, here you go. More Spider-Man.
So I'm glad we got to see it.
Yeah.
But I'd like more details on it. And then my number 1, drum roll please. Anthem.
Cheers.
Anthem. EA surprised us with this one. BioWare was coming off of, one of their studios was coming off of Mass Effect Andromeda, and no one was really excited about that.
No.
So it was cool because the trailer starts right away with a jab at that, right? Showing the facial animations close up, breaks out to this awesome environment and going
Yeah.
underwater and fighting. It's like, looks like Destiny style thing, third person. So it blew me away. Just like the loot system and the exploration system. So that
It's
one
like everything
looks-
we like about Destiny in a different world.
Yeah. It looked awesome.
Yeah.
So those are my 5.
My 5 have now closed on our wonderful teleprompter. I know number 5 is Days Gone as well.
Yes.
For similar reasons. We have no release date, and this is the second time we saw it. Even in post interviews, it was kind of like, yeah, they're just giving us a lot of time to work on it. I'm like, well, you've done nothing since Uncharted Golden Abyss, so you've had a lot of time.
It's true.
But I don't know anything about making games, so I'm not really one to judge.
Yeah. Not my place.
In that, I feel like I'll spend a good amount of time with it. I'll beat it, but I won't get everything out of Days Gone that a lot of people will, just because of the time commitment it's going to be. I
Oh,
feel.
yeah.
Number 4, I have Far Cry 5. I love Far Cry.
I was impressed here.
But it's just one of those things. Like, I know I'm expecting Far Cry, and I'm
Right.
pretty sure I'm going to get Far Cry,
Yeah.
which is not bad.
No,
So it's just like, this is how much I expect out of it. This is how much I'm going to get. I think it's going to be really fun. Maybe you and I will play it together a little bit.
yeah.
But I'll play Far Cry. It takes me 20 hours, and then I'll put it down and maybe
move
pick it
on.
up, play more of it on
Who knows?
on a
May not even be a
slow
launch
time,
game at
yeah.
this point. It may just be, a couple months later. There's a lot of stuff coming out this fall.
Yeah.
So.
just a lot of stuff like
One of
October
many.
and November.
Of course, people could still hit delays.
packed
They
full of
always do.
games.
Just ask Rockstar.
Zing.
All right, what's up next?
God of War. I have
Ooh.
next.
I don't know if I've heard of this game. Tell me about it, Jake.
Yeah. Right in the middle.
Yeah.
It's just like I know God of War. I've played all the God of Wars. I don't really know what to expect from this one
Looks different.
because it's so
sure.
vastly different from the others, and I just feel like the whole tone of it is going to be different from the others because it's not. We have a
Right.
different voice actor, so it's not going to be this like big angry screaming Kratos running all over the map, just dodging and yelling. It's just
Yeah.
going to be. I feel like there's going to be a lot more for me to get invested in the story than the others.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
who cares about the story of the games? Like, you're fighting giant monsters and running around with blades.
I always
attached to
did
your
like
wrists.
in the original stories, like they explained how you became like covered in ash, like
Yeah.
white. That was pretty cool and also awful.
Yeah,
But yeah, the story looks really good in that game.
yeah. My number 2, Shadow of War.
Boom.
Shadow of War. I love Shadow of Mordor. I think it's just gonna be a lot of fun. I probably will invest a good amount of time in this
Oh,
game
yeah.
because of how much I love the first one and just how much there seems to be to do with like the fortresses and everything and like taking over the world, and that's just a big part of
Yeah.
games that always grabs me is like map takeover.
Mhm.
So like in Black Flag, I took over all the fortresses all over the map. It's like the first thing I did in Zelda when I got it, just like run around, take over all the towers, and clear out all these spaces.
Yeah.
So that's just a big deal for me, and I just feel like Shadow of
For
War is
sure.
gonna have that with the big fortresses in there.
Oh yeah.
My number 1, same as yours, Anthem,
Boom.
because
Perfect.
Destiny is something we spend a lot of time with. This looks really cool because it just has a lot busier environment.
Yeah.
Destiny had a lot of kind of bigger open environments.
Mhm.
Like here's where you drive your Sparrow and go through the world, and this is. I don't know if there's gonna be vehicles, but you jump out and you fly around the world. You're not dependent on this Sparrow. You're not dependent on like
Yeah.
just hovering above the ground. There's just a lot more depth to it
Oh, yeah.
as far as
At least from what we saw.
traversal. Yeah.
I mean, we'll obviously learn more as it gets closer.
Yeah.
But
But that kind of thing and like a leveling system that hopefully is a little bit more rewarding than Destiny when it first came out.
right.
Um,
Yeah, it has potential.
Yeah.
It just it took us both by surprise. I think is the big
Yeah.
thing about it. Like we
For
knew
sure.
that they were having a new IP. In no way did I think it was going to be a competitor to Destiny that looked so polished.
yeah.
So
So I think it'll be really good.
exciting. Honorable mention. Things that didn't make our best of, but still interest us. Crew 2. Never was
Yeah.
big on the Crew. It was a racing game, but they added a ton of vehicles, like and different types. So you have boats and you have planes and you have
Boats.
yeah, exactly. And you have like Indy cars, and then you have street cars, and you have regular
Yeah,
race
yeah,
cars,
rally cars.
and motocross. And it's just like that's awesome. Is it something I'll play? Probably not. But it's cool that
Might put a
they're.
couple hours into it, like if they run like a free weekend
Yeah.
or it goes
But
on
it's
sale.
it's cool that they're kind of pushing the envelope and doing something that no one's really done
Yeah.
before. You've never seen. You see motocross games, you see
Yeah.
IndyCar games, but seeing them all awesome.
Yeah. We also got the Pokemon RPG,
Yep.
which is it to be named or anything
Yep.
besides being told it's
More
gonna
than
be
a year
Pokemon.
away.
Yeah.
We
Probably-
did get some
probably
news.
two.
We did get some news this week. It's going to be the same as other Pokemon games in that you go out and you capture Pokemon and you defeat gyms. It's like the games we've played before.
Yeah, say
so
it's
it's the
literally
main
put-
line. They're not
they
going to
put
pull out
like
some
new
random
Pokemon
crap.
RPG. I'm like, Pokemon is like it's like baby's first RPG.
Right.
Like it's what it is.
Hand holding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like here's a really basic version of RPG, and then you like jump into some huge like some of the old Final Fantasies. Like,
yeah.
oh, this is what RPGs actually are.
Right. I think of
um,
Morrowind when I think of like old school RPGs.
Yeah, you just like it's just like huge like
Baldur's Gate.
skill trees and all this. Ugh, way too much to get into. And then Metroid Prime 4.
Yep.
Which
Title
again,
screen.
we just saw title screen for.
I really don't want to
No,
be seeing a
anything.
bunch of that stuff. I don't like that trend. Another game for me personally was Sea of Thieves. It just kind of took me a surprise. It's the exclusive we always made fun of with
Yeah, it's true.
Microsoft because of the art style and stuff. But it looks fun. The
It does.
multiplayer, like open world, exploring things. It looks really cool. It's like a pirate game that doesn't take itself too seriously.
Yeah.
Which we saw another
Like the
one.
guy like holding up the map.
Right. Exactly. But the other one we saw,
Skull and Bones.
that one just looked.
It was the ship mechanics. It was
Yeah.
just the ship like gameplay
Yeah, and
from
it was super
Black
realistic
Flag.
looking, and it just looked cool. But if you never get off the ship, so that annoyed me a bit.
Yeah.
And then the last
Last
one
one we had was
Wolfenstein
Wolfenstein 2,
2,
yeah.
the new Colossus. Questions abound from the trailer, just
Right.
because we hadn't seen a lot of those people before. Or I mean, we've seen those people before. You wonder how BJ made it out alive.
Certainly are curious how.
There's some
BJ
theories
made it
that
out
it's
alive.
just his head transplanted on someone else's body, which it's Wolfenstein, so it would not,
Who
would not
knows?
surprise me at all. That game looks really awesome. It's gonna be fun. First game was fun. DLC was fun. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited because I've just recently played Wolfenstein, and I
Yeah.
would love to play some more.
It doesn't look like they're doing probably anything too new or crazy with it, but they're going to America instead of being in Germany.
Yeah,
So we'll get introduced to a whole new level of 1970s
what
racism.
Nazi America looks like.
Yeah, it'll be
It's
awesome.
crazy.
So that's gonna kind of wrap it up for our E3 coverage
Yeah,
for
that's
this year.
it. If you've missed anything that we've done, we have a playlist on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/invertedreality. E3 2017 has. You're setting some high expectations.
That's true. No,
Um,
I just like it's
Oh.
here's the channel page and it's right there. Not in
Nailed
the video itself, just
But yeah, E3 2017 has all of the big conference recaps.
Yep.
A few of the smaller ones, and then a big overall recap we did with a buddy of ours from Geek Out of Place.
Yep.
In this video. So
Yeah.
thanks for watching. We appreciate you liking, subscribing, and sharing, and we'll see you next time.
bye.
Bye.